Hi, I'm Phil from PJB Exterior Cleaning. This is the unboxing of the items I bought in Black Friday deal. So let's get into it. Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Phil from PJB Exterior Cleaning. As you can see, we have a little delivery from Gutter Vacuum System. This is a local company sort of near me. I bought it on the Black Friday deal. I said to earlier, don't worry about sending it, I'll come and pick it up because we're only down the road, but he insisted Harvey would bring it to me when he was going home. So massive thank you to Harvey, and I will put a photo here of him at my ring doorbell coming to my door with my parcel. Right, let's get into it. Oh, off the bat, a nice free beanie. Thank you very much. That will come in handy because it is December. What we've got in there? I'll open that up in a second. What is in there? Oh. This is the Panther. I went for this because I'm actually working at the back of a Volvo XC60. So this will go in my boot just perfect. And this is the 1700 on the watt. Trying to see the sticker that's in there. Definitely see it. But the early ones was, I think, 1400 watt power. So this has got a little bit more oomph. It looks really good, builds wood quality. I love these, very good colour, black and green, goes really nice. Undo the lid. You have, one second, I'll come back to the filters in a second. Oh, look at that pipe, look at that. Oh, it's like a snake. I love the colour. I believe this is a 5 metre hose, and this end just slides into there, like that. Nice and simple. How easy is that? And then you've got the other end, which goes into the base pole. You can always see what one's a base pole. If you can see on here, it's the same sort of size all the way down. Whereas this one, it goes smaller. So that literally, I undo that. That goes into there, then clamp it like that. So what a lot of people do on their base poles, they put something around it, but like you can see here, I've got my attachment for my phone, so when I'm sort of sucking out the sort of the gutters, I can kind of watch what's going on up the top with my phone holder. So that is a base palm, then that clicks nice and tight fitting like that. Right, regarding the filters, you have 3 filters. You have this one called the HEPA, and that's for dry sort of use only. Then you got this the clothy one, which I believe can be used for either sort of dry and wet. Then you got the foam filter, which is wet use only. So I'm going to attempt to put this on. Literally flick it like that. Very easy. Undo this because it's winter time, so we do not want to be using sort of this one. So this is mainly sort of the summertime. Well, if you can say we have a sort of summer in England, because I'm based in the UK. That comes off, and don't want to lose that, so I might just put that in there. I believe that just slides over. There you go. Hopefully that is correct. There you go, so that's underneath the lip or around the edge. But after every time you do a sort of a gutter clearance, your best bet to take that off and kind of wash it out, let it sort of dry, put it back on again. I'd say after every day of sort of using your gutter vac. Then also, I believe, the Julie will mostly tell me is it wrong or I got it right, that can be kind of used in conjunction with the blue foam filter. This is for wet or the dry. And like I said, the HEPA one, the dry use only. Right then, so we turn it on and see how noisy it is. Not that noisy in all fairness. I get the mic. Yep. That's not that noisy at all in all fairness. And there's some really good suction, so all good, all good. I'm very happy. The build wood quality of it is really good. It's like just little things. Inlet, which is just, this is a sort of cyclonic. So as the air comes in, it turns it round, so it will not get blocked. If it's a straight entry, the dirt and muck will go straight in, then all jams up. So yeah, this is cyclonic, so it will go round. Yeah, easy to undo. How easy is that? Try and do it one-handed, and like that. Perfecto. And around the edge, you've got a cable storage. So I just line it up, and that goes on the side like that. Right. Also, apparently, the best way to store the hose, if I just take that off, put that down there. Apparently, I've seen this on someone else. I think it was PB Pros of a Clean, something like that. If when you storing the hose, I'm going to store it in here personally. You can get a bag from Gutter Vacuum Systems, but it keeps it condensed. As I'm only working out of a Volvo XC60, I've not got a lot of kind of room to put loads of stuff, so I do work sort of quite compactly. As that goes like that, as you can see, then slide the like that, and then put the top in, mind the cable in like that. And that is the hose all stored. But yeah, I must say, very happy. Nice and compact. And looks sweet. Okay, then that is the unboxing of the Panther, and I have got a gutter job on Thursday and Friday, so what I'll do, I won't post this out until I've done them sort of the job, so I can do an on-site review and you can see it in action and you can see how I clean the poles out. And yeah, if you find this content useful, please hit that like and subscribe. It would really help out my channel and press my content. You can see me using the Panther for the first time on this bungalow in North Walsham. As you can see, there is loads of leaves laying around and in the gutter, and it does an amazing job for such a small vacuum. As you can see by the photo how much dirt I was getting out of this bungalow, this I had to empty the container on the Panther 8 times. Coming up is a clip of one of the times I've emptied it. As you can see, there's so much stuff, I've slowed it down for you. In this clip, I'm going to show you how you clear out your gutter vacuum system after you've used it. What you do, as you can see, you fill up a bucket of water and you then suck that bucket of water up through your pole system, and that will then clean out your pole and your tubing for the next time. There'll be no debris in it. As you can see, I'm now going to suck it up. Then once you've sucked the water up and cleaned out the pipe and the hose by sucking the water through it, you empty the container, and then what I do is then give the container to rinse out, so there'll be a little bit of debris in the container. Then I store my hose into the container, as mine's only a 5 meter hose. If you have a 10 meter hose, you might have to get a hose bag to store your hose. Here you can see I'm just washing out the blue filter, what goes over the motor housing. This is crucial because if you don't keep this filter clean, you will lose lots of suction. On this job I already cleaned it out once halfway through the job, and then what you do, you leave it to dry and then just pop it back on the motor. Right then, so am I happy with this Panther? I am absolutely really happy with the Panther. The power is excellent. The only one negative, the container is on the small side, but this is why it's the Panther, because it is smaller for the domestic users to get through the house, through little alleyways. So obviously with the bigger gutter vacs, you can't get it through the alleyways as easy, or through the house, it's more awkward. So that's only a small minor. Because on that leafy job, on the bungalow, I had to empty this container 8 times, but it cut through the leaves perfectly. On a couple of occasions, you see when I was sucking it up, the leaf got caught, but because there's just so many kind of the leaves, maybe the Phantom or the other ones would suck it up better, but then it's more kind of money. But the Panther did the job. I had to, halfway through on that job, I had to wash out the filter because that got really gunged up, and I did notice a loss of suction, but once I washed the filter out, put it back on again, perfect. And so yeah, I'd highly recommend, if you're in the market for a gutter vac, contact Julia at Gutter Vacuum Systems and she will look after you, or anyone at Gutter Vacuum Systems. They are fantastic. Like I said, this got delivered to my door as they are local to me. So if you're after a gutter vac, highly recommend the Panther from Gutter Vacuum Systems. So, okay, but if you find this content useful, interesting, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button, because it will help to get my channel out to further people like yourselves. And yeah, if you haven't got a gutter vac, get the Panther from Julia at Gutter Vac Systems. They're located in Dereham in Norfolk. But yeah, catch you on the next one.